Hey everyone, it's Will, GamerDad, with another video for you. So in this video we're going to take on the fourth fight in order to upgrade our Azami 5-star to the AS version. Now if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate it. I also do have a Patreon account for those who want to support me this way. So again, with the fourth fight a little bit more challenging than the third fight, although the third fight was a little bit tricky, I have uploaded that to my channel already. And of course, like most of these fights where there's a lot of story walkthrough, I will stop talking and re-commentary at the boss fight. Now, just a few things before I go on to that. This fourth chapter where they, explore each other's feelings, I'm going to say, as much as we know Aldo is very dense and doesn't understand the signals that other women are giving him, I really feel bad for Azami here. And, we always want to ship the two together. I'm not sure if WFS will ever do that. However, it's nice to think about it. But that being said, again, very much really enjoying the story. And I'm going to stop talking now and let you watch the rest of the video in peace. Feel free to fast forward to the boss fight when you're ready. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you a little bit later on. Alright, we're back. So I figured you'd like to see some of my failures as I tried different team comps while challenging these different fights. And so in this case, I brought a full-on magic team, both with Flam, Eva, and so on and so forth. We're going to do a dual debuff with Starkey, and I still didn't do nearly enough damage. Note that it does resist water or magic type attacks, and I just got burned, and note that it does apply pain as well. And well, you know, the story ends there. So I decided to dust off my wind team, which we used in the third fight, and we're now bringing Azami to the front. Hey, it is her quest after all. We'll use her and you know, try to use her dual debuffs to great success. Remember that her combination winds does not only apply wind resist debuff, it applies a 30% int down, and of course you can stack 4 times with her heavenly dance with the power down up to 60% power down. That works really well in combination with, for example, 30% power down with true manifested set. That being said, from the nature of this fight, it looks like it does resist all 4 elements. In this fight, my sons all brought a thunder team, and it doesn't look like it was resisted at all. So I'm not sure if all the lunar elements, that is shade, thunder, and crystal, would be resisted. However, in this case, it doesn't matter if it's resisted. Look how little damage we're getting, being that we have powered down the enemy so much. And of course, keeping the int down will reduce any sort of elemental magical attacks against us. I'm not sure also if it countered our magical attacks, because the attacks we see here is much different from our physical attacks versus using a magic type team. So not really sure about that. But that being said, it does have 2 HP stoppers, one at 50%. And keep in mind that since it's resisting our damage, we're only doing a quarter of the damage that we normally would be doing. Where is Alter Xion when we need him? Now that being said, with a couple of turns, we've already gotten second AF, and so let's blast it all the way down, and that's when you can see that there's an HP stopper here. Again, we have as many stacks of everything as possible, so the whole goal here is just to mitigate. Note that I don't even have a healer, but with this little damage that I'm taking, it really isn't too much of a challenge at all. And we also, don't forget, have barrier from the Boreas method from establishing zone with Cyan Scyther. Now, if you're wondering why AS Kiko got stunned, the fight did last longer than 3 turns, and so her overdrive only lasts for 3 turns since I had 3 orbs on her, and she does stun for 1 turn, after which she does start with 1 orb that you can activate for overdrive if needed. At this point, I'm just going to wear it down with my attacks. Keep in mind that that enemy did have a multi-hit barrier. The damage is getting a little bit higher, but really not much to be worried about. I can AF here, but really I just want to kind of show you kind of what to expect with this fight. I do again apologize that it's not a low turn clear, being that is my first foray into this fight. I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it and the difficulty for it as well. And I will definitely say that for some people who scoff or laugh at free units, having free units such as Azami or other type of free units is actually very useful. They're still very viable in today's meta as well, especially in this case where Azami can really act as your nice dual debuff with a little bit of wind damage support as well. Other than that, I've kept my AF bar for the 5th and final fight. Of course, there's a little bit more storyline after this fight before you can see the loadout. So again, I'm going to stop talking now and let you watch the rest of the video in peace. Feel free to fast forward to the very end where the loadout will be shown. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.